Hello, beautiful, and welcome to Mondays with Maury with me, Mor Yelvington of Morph, Transform Your Reality, where I help you step out of trauma and reclaim your power. And I'm very passionate about giving you tools for awareness so you can start being more conscious about the decisions that you are making and how you live your life, and not letting your past, your traumas, your limiting belief control you and set the tone. So I encourage you to kind of step into your power and trust your knowing. And this is what I wanted to talk about today, because this is something that's been coming up for a lot of my clients this week. And so I wanted to share some light on this. So if this is the first time you're watching me live, welcome to my world. I'm so honored that you're here. If anytime during this conversation you feel inclined to share it with others, I would really appreciate it, because that's how we spread the word. That's how we evolve and grow together. And if you've seen my story that I posted earlier today, I have some exciting news to share with you in the end of this live. So please stay tuned if you want to know a little bit more about that and how it can help you maybe elevate into your next conscious level. So we're just going to dive right in here. I want to talk about trusting your knowing. In this reality, it's very hard to stay true to what you know. Okay? It's very easy to have your opinion swayed left or right, black and white. And especially now with everything going in the world, we're so busy trying to figure it out. We're so busy trying to be right and to avoid being wrong. We're so busy trying to put people in wrongness and put ourselves in rightness. And a lot of times we forget to tune in to what we know, to tune in to our own truth. And what I realized that happens a lot is that we're so busy listening to these other voices, listening to these other ideas and opinions, that we forget what we stand for. We forget what we believe in. We forget what we know. And we kind of pretend that they know better than we do. And so what I want to empower you today is to really tune into your truth. And a lot of times people ask me, well, how do I know that this is true? Is it my opinion? And I want to ask you to tune into a time where maybe you were having a decision that you had to make. There was a decision that you had to make, and you weren't sure what direction to go, and you've kind of just listened and followed that notion. Where did that get you? Where did that bring you? What did it create in your life? When you really are open to listen, your knowing and your truth will come through. A great way to identify this is if it's light or if it's heavy. Like if you're thinking about something and it feels very contracting, very fearful, very closed, that's probably not the way to go, right? If you're thinking about something and it feels like a yes, like an open, like your whole body's leaning into it, then it's a yes for you. Okay, this is just simple ways and simple tools that you can use your body to tell you and to show you your intuition. You can even go deeper with this, and you can meditate. You can take a deep breath in and breathe out. And you can ask the question, ask a yes or no question, and see what happens. See what your body is doing. Okay, just really tune in. The more you tune in, the more you ask your body, the more you're aware of the energy that comes up, the better you'll feel. You know, I'm going to give you another example. You know how maybe you walk into a room or a restaurant, or you're in a certain neighborhood and you suddenly feel this like icky feeling like you have to get out of there? That's your body telling you, get out of here now. Okay, so this is another example. So start trusting your knowing. Trust your knowing when it comes to your children. So many times when you're raising children, there's so much information out there, and there's so many different ways to do things. And it makes you feel like you have no idea, especially if this is your first child, right? And so tuning into your child, getting to know them and their love language and their body language and their energetic language, and noticing what they need, what they require, what they desire. Seeing your child as the individual that they are and approaching them from that place will not only create confidence in you, it will also create confidence in them, because you're going to show them that they can trust their knowing. You know, so many times I'll ask my kids, are you hungry right now? Or if they reach for like a sweet or whatever, I'll just be like, is your body hungry? And then they'll be like, oh wait, I'm actually thirsty, right? We're bringing awareness. We're showing them that they can trust their body. They can trust their knowing. I think one of the biggest keys that we have as parents, the most empowering tools that we can share with our kids, is to show them that they have the power, that they know what their body wants. And yes, of course, if they're little kids and they're really little and we're feeding them, we're taking care of them, we're not going to let them run into the street, right? But use your discretion here, giving them as much options, as much possibilities, as much tools to trust themselves. Think about you when you were being raised, when you were growing up, when you went to school. Did you feel empowered? Did you feel like you could trust your knowing? Were you taught how to trust your knowing? So if you're answering no to all these questions, start asking yourself, how can I increase this in my children? How can I empower them to trust themselves, to trust their body, to ask and to be aware of their surroundings? So many people talk about stranger danger and how you want to, tell your kids like stranger danger. Well, I tell my kids to be aware of your surroundings. If something doesn't feel good, you walk away. Because so many times, a lot of molestation that happens with children happens by people that they know. So they're not going to feel like they're talking to a stranger. But if they're learning to be aware, they know that the energy coming from there is not a good energy, and they'll walk away from it. And when I started developing this tool with my children, it was amazing what showed up for them, because they would just tell me, I really didn't feel safe over there, so I came home. They start to know. They start to play with these tools. They start to know, and that empowers them. But it also empowers me, because I know I can trust them more, and it takes away, that anxiety. I trust them, and I know that they can stand for themselves, so to speak. Obviously, I'm there to protect them, but they have the tools. Okay. And so what's really important here is, one, trust your knowing, and two, how can you increase and make other people feel secure in their knowing? And the other piece of this is, what do you want to be known for? What do you want to be known for? What do you want to be known for with your family? What do you want to be known for as a mother? What do you want to be known for as a friend? Okay? What do you want to be known for? What do you want people to say about you when it's time for you to leave this world? What kind of impression do you want to leave behind? Okay? And this is really tuning in to what and why you do things, and why you're showing up, and why you're present in this moment. And what can you do to increase that knowing of what you want to be known for? What is it that you want to leave behind? How can you support our planet? How can you support your children? How can you support your family and your marriage? What can you create here that will create better, greater change? Not just for you, and not just for your kids, and not just for your partner, but also for the world. And so this is where the Matriarch program is coming from. I really want to share with you. I was going to charge for this. And last night I got this very strong intuition to just offer it for free. So it's completely free. There's a link somewhere on this page. It's going to be in one of my groups. It's going to be 3 days. I don't know how long each segment's going to be, but we'll get together for 3 days, because I feel like we're going to build something amazing together. I'm going to give you so much insight and so much information about how to be a mom in this day and age without anxiety, without stress, how to manage, how to receive holistic tools to really help you maneuver and shift and change what is keeping you stuck, and with that, raising resilient children, because I feel it's key in this day and age with everything going on to be able to be that steady rock for our kids, to be able to be in our power, to be able to trust our knowing, to be able to show them that they can do the same. And the minute we, as moms, trust ourselves, there is no fear. There is no anxiety. We operate from knowing, from confidence. And this is what I feel like the energetics of the matriarch is. This free masterclass is for you if you are ready to elevate your parenting game. It's for you if you are open and excited to learn new holistic tools that can really shift and transform your life and how you parent. This is for you if you feel like you've tried everything and nothing's worked so far and you're willing to try this too. This is for you if you are excited to try something different. I know that so many of us have tried kind of like the same things, and we went to therapy, we went to psychologists, and it's not really working. We read the books. Come play with me. It's completely free. There's no obligation. And the only thing I require is to come with an open mind and a desire for a change. If you can come with an open mind and a desire for a change, you'll be amazed at what shows up. So there's a link. I would love for you to join me. We start Wednesday and it's going to be amazing. I mean, the worst thing, we'll have a great time together. The best thing, you'll take a bunch of information that you'll be able to implement with your children and start seeing a change now. So thank you for being here. If you feel inclined, please share, please invite, please spread the word, because that's how we create a better, more beautiful, more conscious world. I adore you. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week, and I will see you probably tomorrow.